from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and long for him here. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Spears running behind center, and he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go! 19 right. Street.
Throwing here, Ritter. Escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee! So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has the connection to Jones. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash Bronco.
Second down carry for Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, set.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Here we go.
Jones once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Check, check.
And the Commanders first down.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard
18
pickup.
Cardinal, 18
Brings up
Cardinal.
second and 7.
Hut, hut.
Staying on the ground with we've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Working quickly here.
The Commanders pick up first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Third down, here's Joe. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, Spears has it. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Frankie Llroe there for the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 22 on second down. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. Bouncing football. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They motion a receiver left. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Go street.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down
19,
and
Tiger,
10.
19, Tiger. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19.
They give to Jones, right side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hurt, hurt.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Go.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd and long for Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He rolls to his right. He can run it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Trying this straight ahead. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hurt.
Slot man motioned over. The end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Titans push the lead to 20.
Commanders nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Jones reels it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders first down.
Panther Street.
First and 10 at the
Receiver in motion going left. Able to get it to Moore. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Able to find Jones. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
70 Lion.
Motion man sent left.
Check go.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third and short, Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 23-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 19 Lion.
Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Titans get it back after making their third first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. This ball's cut by Spears. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Ritter to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 18 on second down. Connect. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
Daniels on first down. Searches from the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this one doesn't go far. Washington calls it second timeout. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the Titans' 13-yard line.
Check. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready. Rig alert. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Near the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on. Set. Go.
A final throw before the break. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Llzaire. And the Titans intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now a give to Spears, coming left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
70 range. Let's go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Got a man, Spears has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Jones trying the left side. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Check, Panther. Here we go, here we go.
A give left side to Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Ready? Bronco 80.
They send the tight end in motion.
Check go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Ready, break. Set. Check smash.
And they send a man in motion.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
4th down. Here's Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Go.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, ready.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hut, hut.
Jones once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Moore going in motion left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Motioning left is their running back. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed here to Spears.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
From the 28. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Ritter looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Jones. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find Jones. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
18, Pioneer.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause.
Here we go. 79 Bronco. Check go.
First throw for the backup now. Moore's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got 1st down from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Dobbs. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Go!
Here's Dobbs. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Titans close to picking up their 5th win. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it sets up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Here's Dobbs now. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now on 1st down. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Ritter. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Commanders going dime here to defend this third down. Ritter to throw. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Ritter setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, then you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Titans have likely locked up the win right there.